Back inside the Prince Hamza Stadium where Gilas Pilipinas has taken the lead here. Currently, that scoreboard says 51-45. So they count that Malonzo free throw. And the scoring in this quarter has been good for Gilas, pero matagal ng tahimik itong Jordan.
Oh, that's right, Jut. The last bucket of Jordan was in that 6:04 mark of this third quarter from Al-Duairi. And it has been the defense of Gilas that has been locking the Jordan offense down. And I think there was there a foul?
No,
called
they
here? No
did
foul
call a
called.
foul. Kaya rin nagre-reklamo yung Jordan because Kanan, they ruled that he tripped over his own feet. Kwame, down the middle, another assist para sa Gilas.
Well, that's CJ Perez once again attacking the paint and then dropping it off to Ange Kwame. Well, you have Scotty Thompson on the bench, no problem because CJ Perez can do the same.
Is that what you get from CJ Perez ngayong kasama na siya sa pool ng Gilas?
Yeah, that's what you definitely get. CJ Perez can attack that paint every single time and can create opportunities for offense.
That's going to be another traveling violation. Anong kailangan gawin ni Ange para maiwasan yung travel na yun?
I think every time he catches that ball, he has to jump stop first because he has not established his pivot foot in the past couple of possessions every time he gets that ball. And in FIBA, they're very strict in calling those plays.
Sa sobrang strict, 2 beses na siya natawagan ng traveling.
Si Poy din, 2 din.
Oh, but that's going to be a foul on Ange. That's going to be foul number 4 on him. Or maybe foul number 3 will get the official count. Si Al-Duairi talaga nagpapahirap sa mga big men natin. It's been very tough. Yeah, foul number 4 on Kwame. That's why he takes a seat on the bench. At babalik si Kai Soto. Yung isang napapansin ko though, Diego, is look at the encouragement that has been thrown around in this team. It's been remarkable to see yung bayanihan dyan sa Gilas Pilipinas. They get the steal again.
Well, that shows great culture being built here by Coach Chot Reyes. You know, accountability but walang sisihan. Everyone just supporting each other. They're all in one page.
Ramos still cannot get anything. Great passing. Bumalik kay CJ but a little too unselfish that time. Yung Gilas Pilipinas natawag ng 3-second violation. I think it was Kai Soto but it could have been Kai or Japet. Pareho silang nandun sa ilalim eh.
Well, if the shot was taken there, the 3-second violation would not be called. But because of that last extra pass, the refs had to call it.
Bagsak si Parks. Al-Duairi. And that was too easy. The foul was made when that ball was down. Kaya pag-angat niya, napasok niya pa rin yung tira.
Well, no one there to challenge the shot of Al-Duairi. I mean, it was Japet down there, Al-Duairi up there, elevating over the defense, and then knocking down that shot even with a foul. Misses on the free throw, though.
However, Alhamarche gets that offensive rebound. Lots of things happening on the floor. Bumagsak pa si Ibrahim. Al-Duairi again. He has had his way on the side of Jordan.
Well, he has been barging his way through whoever's in front of him, using his body to protect the ball and then eventually finishing.
12 points, 13 rebounds dyan sa big man ng Jordan. Ray Parks going to Ramos from the corner. Finally, for Dwight, that's his first 3-pointer in this game. Only his second field goal for 5 points. Pero ang bilis nung sagot ni Tucker.
Wow. What an answer back there by Dar Tucker. Not allowing the defense to set, attacking right away. That time it was Parks defending, Parks fouling, Dar Tucker with the bucket.
He just found the litmus case, but it was all he needed. And eventually, nauna pa rin mag-penalty yung Gilas Pilipinas compared to Jordan. But good thing is there's only going to be 27.9 seconds left after this free throw for Tucker, which is just going to be one dahil bonus lang to. Tucker misses. Rebound Gilas. Aram has it immediately, gives it up to Perez. 3 seconds separating the game and shot clock. CJ Perez coming up short. A foul called on Alhamarche. Let's see who they're gonna call that foul on. Alam mo, crucial yan kung they rule the foul on Alduairi. But he was very far from the play. So si Alhamarche nga yung matatawagan doon.
You gotta give credit to CJ Perez, not shying away from the contact. Just going straight to the hoop. And that time he gets fouled. Pag iniwas niya yun, hindi siya tatawagan ng foul doon. And he won't get to shoot 2 free throws.
CJ Perez, when he plays in the PBA, kung saan nakikita natin siya mas madalas, di ba? He plays with emotions and passion, but not this, what we're seeing. Ito yung passion stemming from playing and wearing your country's colors on your chest.
Para sa bayan, sinasabi nga nila, it's different when you're wearing that Gilas jersey.
7-point lead para sa Gilas. That lead went up to 8. Ibrahim will lose the possession in the final 3.4 of the third quarter. Will give Gilas a chance to extend this lead further.
Well, that's what you get when you have Japet Aguilar guarding that ball screen. He has the ability to disrupt the ball handler. That's what he did against
Freddie Ibrahim.
Ibrahim, the point guard of Jordan.
You know, Japet is 35 years old. And he's 6'10". He's a big man. You wouldn't think na kaya niya. Pero yun yung bentahan ni Japet ever since he was young. He's an athletic big man. Ramos could not add to his collection of buzzer beaters, but what a quarter para sa Gilas Pilipinas, Diego.
Well, defense has been the key so far for Gilas Pilipinas in this third quarter. They ended it with a 7-point lead and a couple of buckets here and there, but that was produced by the defense of Gilas Pilipinas.
10 points lang, Diego, yung Jordan in that third quarter, and we really limited them. On the other side, we were able to convert yung mga stops natin into points.
Well, that's what you want to see. That's how you make runs in basketball, turn defense into offense, and that's what Gilas Pilipinas did here in this third.
Ten minutes to go. And all Gilas Pilipinas has to do is hang on. Prevent a comeback from Jordan. We're up by 7 points as we enter the fourth quarter. Nakita niyo po yung mga kababayan natin. They packed that corner, that what we hear, yung isang corner lang yung stadium yung na-allocate para sa Pilipinas. And that's a report straight from Jordan. Kasama nating si Carlo Pamintuan is over there, patrolling the news, the stories that we're getting from the team. So halos lahat ng nakikita niyo po na crowd dyan is no, part of the home crowd of Jordan. It's just that little corner that was, again, allocated para sa Gilas Pilipinas fans.
But I'm sure the Gilas Pilipinas fans are trying to out-cheer that big home crowd by Jordan.
Well, you hear the cheers dun sa rebound ni
Yup.
Kai Soto na yon. Kahit ontian mo kasi upuan ng Pilipino, eh malakas tayo sumigaw eh. May kasamang puso yung sigaw natin. And Kai Soto working underneath.
And look at the support of the whole squad on the young man in Kai Soto. Great patience by Kai right there, using the fake. And then knocking down that shot. Here was the pick and roll action. CJ Perez to Kai Soto, and then a little bit of a step through by Kai. And he shoots the free throw to complete the three-point play.
This is the first double-digit lead of Gilas Pilipinas in this game. Kai Soto, who averaged 13 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 3 blocks in the previous window where he played alongside Jordan Clarkson. Pinapakita niya that he remains to be an asset even when Clarkson is not around. And Diego, nagkaroon tayo ng stretch again in that second quarter where bumagal yung opensa natin. We were scoreless for 4 minutes. Pero mula ng third quarter, ang ganda na ng nagiging takbo ng Gilas Pilipinas.
Well, great adjustment by Gilas once again in that halftime break. First, they turned it up a notch on defense. And then on offense, they moved the ball very well. A lot of assists so far here for Gilas Pilipinas.
Dar Tucker at the line. Siya yung sumusubok magbalik sa Jordan in this game. He has 18 points now. 19 after that free throw. Trying to make it 20. He does so. After Dar Tucker though, si Alduairi na talaga yung second in command with 14 points and 13 rebounds. Pero ang problema kay Alduairi, he has 9 turnovers. Siya yung pinakahirap sa depensa ng Gilas.
Well, every time he gets that basketball, Gilas has been trying to double him, especially in the post. So it's a tough thing to try and score against.
CJ Perez! Nag-invento na lang ng tira doon.
I mean, what a shot there by CJ Perez.
We were literally speechless for a couple of seconds. Pero sabi ni Dar Tucker, kaya ko rin yan.
I got you, you got me. Dar Tucker doing a CJ Perez in that possession.
Who did it better? CJ Perez pa rin ako.
I go CJ. I go CJ all day.
Ito si Perez ngayon. He tries from outside. The Predator is in a mood.
CJ off the bench, providing energy offensively for Gilas Pilipinas. Attacking the paint, knocking down jumpers, no problem for CJ.
And they get the stop there. Etong Gilas gusto pandagdagan tong 10-point lead. Japeth with the screen. Scotty has 7 assists. He has set up his team very well here. Here's Thompson working against Zai, losing it. Scotty goes to Parks. 3. No, but the rebound going to Thompson. Parks na naman. That's a miss, and now it's Jordan's turn. Zai gets the 2 points.
And look at Jordan, quick to attack right away. Taking advantage of the mistakes of Gilas Pilipinas. 15 fast break points for Jordan in this ball game.
Perez, si Tucker bumabantay sa kanya. And I don't know if Alhamarche will complain about that one because that was clearly a foul.
Obviously a foul there, a lot of contact, even trying to hit.
Parang
almost hit CJ on the face there.
Na-disappoint lang rin yata siya sa sarili niya because he knew that he shouldn't have given up that foul. That's gonna be his 3rd. Ramos back in the game. Humingi ng traveling si Coach Wes Amalsus. And even when Scotty is not trying to get rebounds, Japeth trying to throw down a hammer there. Oh, that is gonna be a charge. Look at Kai Soto celebrate that. The 7'2" big man. Sinakripisyo yung katawan.
How many times do we see that in a year, Judd? Only once from Kai Soto, a 7'4" guy trying to draw the charge, and he gets it right here. Obvious foul there, lowering the shoulder straight to the chest of Kai Soto.
Okay, next year ulit, Kai.
Next year na. 2023.
Usually kasi, Kai would eventually challenge it.
Right.
And, you know, he wants to meet you upstairs because yung upstairs niya, third floor, for most other guys, second floor lang. But, you know, with Soto that time, making the right decision and making a thunderous put-back jam.
Both ends of the floor, Kai Soto making his presence felt, and Gilas gets another steal.
Thompson going to Aguilar. Japet, hindi maganda yung salo niya sa bola.
Wow.
But Scotty Thompson, this guy has a magnet in his hands for that basketball. Ramos dancing. Soto susubok ng tres. Couldn't get it. But you feel yung kumpiyansa ng Gilas Pilipinas. It's rising higher and higher by the second. Alhamarche. He hits the side of that board. And I just have to say it. Patay ang butike.
Only Filipino fans would understand that term. But Gilas Pilipinas has been playing very well so far. And Scotty Thompson has been everywhere in this ball game.
Nakita mo, Diego, kung paano nahahawa yung teammates ni Scotty with the energy he's brought. Scotty losing that one though. Tumatakbo on Jordan. They go back. And Alduairi will draw a foul on Soto. Kai will pick up his first personal foul, and that's absolutely impressive that that's his first.
Well, great discipline by Kai Soto, not fouling on plays here, but...
Did you see how he made Ibrahim give that ball up? And he recovered immediately. That is excellent basketball IQ.
Yep, ready to challenge on the pass right away. And Kai Soto guarding two people at once in that possession. And you got to give up the foul also because make Alduairi earn those points from the line.
Matagal nang hindi nakaka-score yung Gilas. We've had some empty possessions. Pero yung magandang nangyari over the last few minutes, we've been preventing Jordan from scoring as well. Kaya lamang pa rin tayo by 10 points. And we gotta give credit where credit is due. This man, Ahmad Alduairi, has been absolutely impressive. He has imposed his will now with 14 points and 16 rebounds. Scotty Thompson, you know, this man, hindi naman nagpapatalo. He has 6 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. We are putting him on triple-double watch. Add 2 more points to his total.
Well, Scotty doing a little bit of everything, showing us that he can impact that game even without scoring that much. Now he has 8 points, but doing everything outside of scoring for Gilas Pilipinas.
Alam mo, Diego, from the time that we started watching and covering Gilas Pilipinas games, I don't remember a time na may naka-triple-double na.
Yep.
And Scotty just might be the one to do it if he gets a little bit more burn. He might really be able to do it. He's 2 points and 2 assists away from getting a triple-double. Gilas up by 12.
Listen, let's go. We play 2-3. 2-3.
Ready?
Run the plays. Run the plays. Go for lick. Sammy and Doy, you're the point guards right now. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
Look at the faces of the stunned Jordan crowd. At kung ma-focus lang yung isang kanto na puno ng Pilipino, ng mga Pinoy, I'm sure iba itsura ng mga Pinoy dyan. They are enjoying the action, the energy, in the puso na pinapakita ng Gilas Pilipinas in this game.
Siguro tinatanong ng mga Jordan fans, sino ba ito yung Thompson ng Gilas Pilipinas?
Parang siya yung dapat may Jordan eh. Na pangalan on his jersey. Sabi siguro lang, ano ba to ni Clay? Ang galing.
May Thompson pala sa Pilipinas, no? But look at this Jordan, though, with a 2-3 zone after that timeout. So trying to switch things up. Let's see if it works against Gilas.
Pogoy. That doesn't work. Eram able to get that tip in. Oh, they're gonna review that. They're gonna review that. Ang nangyari kasi, kinapitan ni Poy yung ring with his left hand. Tinip-in niya with his right.
Well, if that was the case, it should be
yeah,
offensive interference.
May case naman si Coach Wessam Ausus in saying that, hey, isn't that goaltending? So ngayon, i-review ng ating officials. And now Gilas Pilipinas up by 14. Diego, can you tell us what happened? Bakit tayo biglang lumamang ng 14 puntos dito sa fourth?
Well, first, locking up Jordan. That's what they did starting in that third quarter. And they've been playing great offense, whether it's in transition or Scotty Thompson making plays for his teammates. That has been the recipe for success so far for Gilas Pilipinas. Now they have a 14-point lead with 4 minutes left against Jordan.
Well, as you saw in that replay, halos sabay pala yung pagkapit ni Poy sa ring tsaka yung tip-in. So I wouldn't be surprised if they rule it a goaltending violation. So, an offensive interference rather. Meaning, tatanggalin yung 2 points ni Poy. Okay, so they do rule it offensive interference. So tatanggalin ng 2 points yung Gilas Pilipinas. We're still up by 12. Pero at this point, Diego, we have to still be careful. Remember kung paano nag-run yung Jordan back in the second quarter and suddenly we were down.
Well, especially if they have a guy like Dar Tucker who can put up points in bunches.
What if we play defense like that on him? Hirap na hirap si Tucker to find his rhythm. We just gotta play that kind of defense for 4 more minutes.
And you know one thing that also worked for Gilas Pilipinas here in this ball game, Jut? They've been running and they've been pushing the pace all game. And you can see that Jordan is not used to playing this type of pace. And kita mo medyo pagod na sila when it comes to executing in their offense at this point of the ball game. So yung pace eventually nag-work yan at the end of the games.
Diego, we have, itong Gilas Pilipinas has 23 assists right now. And that's an incredible number in a game where 10-minute quarters are being played. But here's where you'll be extra impressed. Si Kwame pala foul out na after that one drawn by Dar Tucker. Yung 23 assists natin, 27 made field goals tayo. So out of those 27, 23 coming from assists.
Well, that's just a sign of beautiful basketball offensively for Gilas Pilipinas.
Look at the team defense there. May sumalubong dun sa initial receiver. And when that receiver made the extra pass, may tatlo pa rin na sumalubong sa kanya. And eventually foul called on Eram. But you have to applaud the effort of Gilas Pilipinas.
Well, that's helping the helper, as coaches always say. And Gilas Pilipinas always having their teammates' backs. But foul sila dun, so free throws for Jordan.
I think dito nami-miss na ng Jordan talaga yung pinag-usapan natin kanina, si Amin Abuhawas, who averages 14 points per game. And he also shoots a very good rate from the three-point line.
I think almost 42%.
42%. So, you know, that young man at 28 years old, badly missed by his team. Thompson, rebound number 11 for the 6'1" guard. Here's Scotty, labas kay Pugoy. RR could not hit. Gusto niya pala, offensive rebound.
Well, RR Pugoy doing a Scotty Thompson in that play. Second chance points for Gilas Pilipinas.
And look at Pugoy get that steal. Pugoy saying, hang on.
That's the right
Relax
idea.
tayo. They call a charge on Eram. I don't know about those calls. Well, the thing is, dalawang beses na yan. Okay, yun medyo solid talaga yung pagpagka.
I think Spoy really tried to bump Dar Tucker there.
Sa totoo lang, it's so difficult to determine kung ano yung flop din naman at ano yung actual bump.
Because essentially, you also have to learn how to fall after that charging play. I mean, we do that in practice. You have to learn how to fall also.
So minsan for mga 30 minutes, bumabagsak ka lang na bumabagsak. That doesn't sound like a fun drill.
Mga 10 minutes lang.
There's a foul called, I believe. And the guys are gathering everyone. Look at that team.
And that's what you want to see. You know, in the middle of chaos, in an away game, you got to stick together. You got to keep talking, communicating every time, especially in the fourth quarter.
And who was in the middle of that huddle? While, you know, there was definitely contributions from everyone. Scotty Thompson pulled his guys together. He has been the heart and soul of this unit. Diego, yung leading rebounder ng Jordan is Ahmad Al-Duairi. He has 16 rebounds. And you understand that because he's 6'11".
Yep.
Yung leading rebounder ng Gilas Pilipinas is the 6'1" Scotty Thompson, who has 11 boards already.
And I think that's something you can't teach. That's all effort, all heart from Scotty Thompson and all instinct. And once again, getting that rebound is Scotty Thompson.
I am so convinced na Scotty Thompson lives 4 or 5 seconds ahead of us.
Right.
Alam niya
He
kung
knows.
saan pupunta yung bola. Alam niya kailan tatalon. Scotty almost getting that shot. He will head to the line for a couple of free throws and he can get to 10 points. He has 8 points, 12 rebounds now, and 8 assists. Diego, I think we might be witnessing history here.
I think so too.
Well, we have a timeout. 12-point lead para sa Gilas Pilipinas. When we return, 2 free throws for Thompson.
Listen, now, we're running horn. Watch this.
Feeling powerless with limited choices? Not anymore. Because with Smart's new Power All 99, I have the power to do what I want. With 8 gigabytes for all sites and apps, I have the power to play, to watch, to share, to stream, everything. Plus, Only TikTok gives me the power to stay on my FYP. And Only Text power to stay in touch. All that power for just 99 pesos. Load Smart's new Power All 99 for the power to do what you want. Best choice I made. Load now.
Yes, but you post up and try and pop. We pass inside. I work. After that, guys, man to man, and we red on the screens. We red on the screens. Red, okay, red with Shire and Dwelly, red.
Let's go, guys, let's go.
There you see the troubled fans who were, I think they were really shocked.
I think yung isa nga, sinesearch niya na kung sino si Scotty Thompson. Nakita mo nasa phone siya kanina.
Feel ko, naghahanap na siya ng mabibilhan ng jersey ni Scotty Thompson.
Pwede. Kasi ako rin, bibili na ako ng jersey ni Scotty Thompson ngayon eh.
It's just been Grabing performance, and we are really in awe.
1-3-1 na kagad tayo. So lift, Dwight, Roger. So now we're 1-3-1. Okay, now we're 1-3-1 and we can make a pass. And pag nahirapan kayo, if you don't have a shot, get the ball screen. Get the ball screen, okay? Okay. And then we don't need to foul. Don't stop the clock. Don't stop the clock.
Diego, let us know what was discussed there. What do they want to do in the remaining 2:08?
Well, they want to have that 1-3-1 alignment on offense because Jordan has been playing zone defense so far here in the fourth quarter. And if nothing happens, they're going to go for the pick and roll. And they don't want to get fouls here. And that's the last reminder of Coach Chot in that timeout.
It's gonna take a miracle run para manalo pa yung Jordan dito. Gilas looks pretty good at this point. Pero syempre dito ay pwedeng masyadong makumpiyansa. Scotty Thompson missing that first free throw. Yun yung first attempt niya in this game. And he has one more. Again, naka-triple-double watch tayo kay Scotty. We are crossing our fingers that he gets it. Well, he gets... How? Diego, how?
And I think that was against... Was that against Al-Dwairi?
I think it might have been against Hussein or Ibrahim, but nonetheless... Yeah,
I mean, like...
Against Hussein, who's also a big man. See, Hussein is also a 6'11" big man. Thompson has it again. He's looking for 2 more assists. Or maybe we're looking for 2 more assists for him.
We are looking for...
I don't think Scotty cares.
All Scotty cares about is getting this win for Gilas Pilipinas.
Here's Al-Dwairi na wala na naman yung bola sa kanya. Ito si Al-Dwairi. Triple-double na yan. Pero 11 turnovers. Pugoy with another steal. Roger Pugoy with his second steal. And they're trying to run the clock. Yun yung sabi ni Coach Chot. They don't want to stop the clock. They want to get this win, secure it. And this is definitely going to be a victory para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Jump in. Nope.
And look at Scotty trying to get another offensive rebound for Gilas. Just active every time.
A 3 for Jordan. That's going to be a foul on Japet Aguilar. He will send Al-Hindi to the free throw line. And ang masakit doon, yun yung isa-isang paalala rin ni Coach Chot. Let's not foul. Don't foul. Don't stop the clock.
And that will give up, I think, 3 free throws for Jordan.
So now, Jordan will have 3 free throws. And it's a long shot. Pero this might give them the slightest window of opportunity to maybe mount a comeback.
But if you're Gilas, you just have to play your cards right here at this point of the ball game. With 1 minute left, time is on your side. Gotta make sure you can take care of the basketball, have a good look on offense, and then get another stop, and that will seal the deal for Gilas.
2 out of 3 lang si Ashraf Al-Hindi. Dwight Ramos, he's had a very difficult game here. Pero he hit that big 3 in the third quarter to spark mini run para sa Gilas Pilipinas. But Dwight Ramos is just 2 for 11, 5 points. But he has 4 steals, Diego. So yun naman yung hindi mo makukuha, matatanggal sa production ni Dwight ngayon.
Well, he's been very consistent in the past couple of games for Gilas Pilipinas. And eventually, Dwight's also human. Jordan has done a great job in trying to stop him, but for Gilas, it's the next man up. Scotty, CJ, Kai Soto played great for Gilas.
And Kai Soto, did you see that footwork, that spin? They call it an unsportsmanlike foul. Pero ngayon, pinag-iisipan yung kung ika-count pa yung basket, which
It should count,
I think
even
it
if
should
it's
count,
an
oo.
unsportsmanlike foul.
Kanan is called for it dahil kinapitan niya na sa may shoulder area si Soto. No play on that basketball because he bit that pump fake completely.
Look at Kanan talking to Kai Soto.
So it's gonna be an unsportsmanlike foul. Mukhang hindi nila ika-count yung basket. They don't count the basket. They wave it off. Pero 2 free throws and ball possession for Kai Soto and Gilas Pilipinas. Let's talk about Soto and how he turned this game around because we barely felt him in the first half. Aside siguro from the three-pointer he made. Lagi siyang na-out-rebound ni Alduaire. But Kai Soto, this 20-year-old young man, he made his presence felt in the second half.
Well, that's good character coming from Kai Soto. In the first quarter, he gave up a couple of offensive rebounds to Alduaire. But here in the second half, he has responded big time for Coach Chot Reyes, getting rebounds, changing the shots of the Jordan players, and then also knocking down timely jumpers and timely buckets.
I'm excited for other teams who have never heard of Gilas Pilipinas to research, look at the box score and say, "Uy, abangan nyo yung big man nilang si Thompson, ha? Box out yung big man nila, ha?" And then they'll search our team and asan dito yung walang Thompson doon sa matatangkad.
Kapatid niya yan.
Walang Thompson doon sa matatangkad. Sino yung nag-13 rebounds last game? And then they'll be surprised at
That's why.
that 6'1" frame of Scotty, but uber athleticism.
Wild Judd. I mean, 6'1". That's like 4 inches taller than us.
Combined.
Combined, and he gets 13 rebounds against like almost 7 feet guys. Come on,
Okay,
that's
let
crazy.
me ask you.
That's crazy.
What was your high point or what was your highlight when you were playing for the national team?
I think my highlight is sure ako hindi rebound. Si Scotty lang yung may kaya na yun yung
Tatanong ko
highlight
nga
yung
kasi
rebound.
Career high mo sa rebounds eh.
I don't even remember, bro. Because pag point guard ka, di yun yung tinitingnan. You look at assists, points, steals.
But let's remember that these guys playing, it's our Gilas Pilipinas, pati yung mga nakakalaban natin in these qualifiers, these are the best hoopers in the world.
Yep.
And all the more we're gonna see really the best in the entire world pag tayo na yung host ng World Cup next year. We're just so excited for that. And as we build up yung preparation natin, ramping up, ito parte to nun. Let's listen first sa hado ni Coach Shot.
Okay, so, you're taking the ball inbound, Dwight, ha? Yeah. Okay, make sure, may screen tayo dito. CJ and Scotty, okay? Ray, you're here, okay? Nasa loob, Japet, okay? Screen for each other, and show, okay? If that's denied, flash, Ray, okay? And don't dribble right away, flash and face, catch and face. Tingnan nyo kung nandun si Japet if he's free. Okay, if he's not there, take a look. Okay, step in, Dwight. So take a look sa wings, ha? Don't double team yan. Baka hindi football. Be strong, ha? Don't get a 5 seconds. Don't get a 5 seconds.
Yung timeout ni Coach Chot, it felt like it's a tied game with 25 seconds remaining. This is gonna be a win para sa Gilas Pilipinas. Lamang tayo ng 11. Pero what are we trying to practice here, Diego?
Well, good habits. And especially here, they don't want to give up turnovers late in the fourth quarter. And this is just a simple press break that will be run by Gilas Pilipinas. And there's a foul on the floor.
That's exactly what we were talking about. Na parte na to ng preparasyon natin eh.
Yep.
For the World Cup, we are qualified. Jordan is the one that's trying to earn a spot. And for Gilas Pilipinas, we're looking at the bigger picture.
Every time, 2023 is the goal, is the vision for Gilas Pilipinas.
Ngayon may i-review din on that foul ni Kanan kung it's gonna be an unsportsmanlike foul.
Well,
Now,
Kanan has been very physical the
Yeah.
whole game, especially late in this fourth.
If they rule that an unsportsmanlike foul, he's out of the game.
Right.
Siya rin yung natawagan ng unsportsmanlike kay Kai Soto kanina eh.
And he's been talking to all the Gilas players here in the fourth quarter. I don't know what he's saying, but he's been chatting and maybe trash talking with some of the Gilas players.
And they're gonna take their time here to review that. It was, alam mo, even just the bump, it was a very hard bump. Who else impressed you? I felt like Ray Parks really did his thing in keeping us in this game. Medyo hinayaan niya others to shine in the second half. But his threes were huge in that first half.
Well, you know, I've played with Ray Parks in the PBA, and one thing about him is he can play on ball and he can play off ball. He's one of those players where he can let others create, but he can also create himself. So Ray Parks has done both here in this ball game, catch and shoot threes, but also creating plays for Gilas Pilipinas. So, you know, we have a lot of players for Gilas who can complement each other, who can have different weapons.
CJ Perez now with 11 points. Well, gusto niya pa sana dagdagan ng isang steal. Yun siguro yung isang na-impress ako here in the second half, particularly the fourth. Our blitzing defense.
Yep.
And how we time and time again surprised the ball handlers of Jordan taking that ball away.
Well, that has been the main adjustment for Coach Chot Reyes here in the second half. They blitzed a lot of the ball screens of Jordan and forced a lot of turnovers.
Ayan yung sinasabi ni Coach Chot. Remember in that huddle, he said, be strong. They might not foul.
And they will double team.
And they will double team. Unfortunately, that's what happened. But we'll gladly absorb that turnover and this final bucket from Alduairi, because Gilas Pilipinas comes out victorious in Jordan. 74-66. We are the visitors, but that little corner we're talking about, dyan sa may left, top left ng screen nyo, that's the Filipino corner inside the Prince Hamza Stadium. And you're seeing our kababayans up on their feet celebrating this 74-66 win.
Well, well-deserved win for Gilas Pilipinas. You know, they came to Jordan, practiced right away, sleep-deprived and all that, but everything for the country, everything for all the supporters in Gilas Pilipinas with a well-deserved win against Jordan. It was not easy. The first half belonged to Jordan, but the adjustments were made, and Gilas Pilipinas eventually getting this victory, and it was through defense that turned into offense that won the game for Gilas.
You saw the leading scorers on your screens, pero dagdag natin Scotty Thompson, almost a triple-double with 8 points, 13 rebounds, and 8 assists. Reminder, yung next game natin in this window is against Saudi Arabia. We are gonna be visiting Saudi Arabia on November 15, 12 a.m. Mapapanood nyo pa rin po dito sa Smart Gigaplay. But that will do it for our coverage tonight. For my partner, Diego Dario, and the hardworking men and women behind this coverage, my name is Josulit. We'll leave you with the best plays from this Gilas Pilipinas win.